Oh, I'm alive. I think I'm alive. So I had like some crappy. Ooh, my voice, lovely, lovely. Gives me more ammunition. Tic tac, tic tac. Did you see the crap? Because I had, oh my God, horrible cramps, horrible, 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 horrible. And I was laying on the floor in the bathroom, and I could not get up. Like I was saying, help, help. I traveled in the bath, but the next day, I'm not even going to say what happened. I made place to. I always as a backup. And for me, with the sink is it's like indoors or out or in and in. So I think I've got like this genius idea to get a storage space and start like packing things up and like moving them there because I actually do have a lot. I've got like one closet full of stuff that there's no other place for because like once you put like all the crap in your closet, it's pretty. I could get more of those like plastic bins. I have like two plastic bins, and the top of it was kind of askew. So my cat just decided that that would be a perfect place to take pisses. So all the clothes in there smell like pee. I don't know if it'll ever, like not smell like pee. So anyway, I'm just saying that. Oh, and my my prescription place, they deliver, but I went up to talk to a friend and I stayed too long. So when I come back, I see on the door that they tried to deliver my medicine and I was not here. So today I've got my hustle. Wait, ooh, my nails. See, Becky, I did my nails. Aren't they beautiful? My oxygen level was 97. I had a fever of 100. It was kind of funny. She said, "You have a fever." Well, I took it at home and I didn't have a fever, but I'm just like my legs now. I'm in like a lot of pain. Thank God the bitch gave me this chair with wheels on it, so I'm like scooting myself around. I still want to get a wheelchair. If any of you people are like in Southwest Ohio and like have a wheelchair that you would like to get rid of, or I'm gonna give you a link to like Walmart so you can buy me a damn wheelchair because my pelvis is like this, and the right side goes here, here. So my pelvis is tilted, so I can like barely walk. And you think something were up because it's like, okay, you're walking fine one day, and then the next day you can barely walk. There's an issue. So we figured that out. And then I've got sciatica. And then on top of that, I'm morbidly obese. And on top of that, I got flat feet. So all of that means that a wheelchair would be very beneficial. My daddy had a wheelchair and I didn't take it. Part of the reason why I didn't take it was because at one point in my life, I was just throwing everything away. And also I thought that maybe part of his spirit, maybe or would be there. Like I thought if I would take it, I would see him in it maybe. And I just didn't want to deal. Not that I didn't want to see him, but I also know that like other spirits or whatever, they can appear to you in forms like people but they're not that person. So like I didn't even want to deal with it. It was sweet though. He would on the break, he would put his little cigarette away, like here's the break, and he'd go. So the break was like all little melted. It's cute. Oh, also I'm looking at land. At land, I was looking before, like a little plot. I'll be Scarlett O'Hara. You know, Scarlett, Scarlett. As long as I got my land, because then I could even get like a garden shed, and put it on there. And it's like, bam, I'm home. You know, because I think people don't understand. Poor people or people who are temporarily short of funds, temporarily short of funds. That's how I am. So I think people don't understand. It's not about, because I told someone else, their husband is like, He's like he goes to Donald Trump's tailor, or actually he has the tailor flies in, because that's what he does. He flies to you, takes the measurements, blah blah blah. Okay, fine. But she's the one when I said I'm going to get land. She said, "Well, you'll have to put a house on it." It's like, uh, bitch, I'll be good to put a mailbox on it. You got to start from somewhere, and that's where I am. So I have to furiously clean today. But you know what? I know Becky's probably like laughing, but yeah, my pastor, she said that too, to this place where I feel like I speak too much, and I know I do, like I feel it, and also when like things that I've said like kind of come back in other like ways. For example, my whole catfish situation. When I hear somebody else telling somebody else about my catfish situation, I'm like, well, yeah, I could have kept that to yourself. And I think I'll like certain things, like I want to express them and they need to be expressed, but I'll just be like careful about where I'm expressing them because while I'm not like, I'm so, but it's like, okay, I really, it's kind of like when you eat food and you burp, and it comes up again. It's like certain things I just don't want them to come up again. So it's just better that I like not even eat it. But anyway, I'm working to do this, and I've got to do my hustle and get some coin so I can pay for my medicine. Because I got something yesterday. What the fuck did I get? Oh my god, here it is. I have it. I went to Goodwill. First of all, I went to Goodwill and looked around. I saw this book I wanted. I'm like, you only got like $4 in the bag. You got like $7 on your credit thing. Here it is. Lies Young Women Believe and the Truth That Sets Them Free. Nancy Lee DeMoss, who's my woman, and Dana Gresh. Now, I've listened to Nancy all my life. Well, all my working life. I love her. This is so strange because I can't label like religion. I do like a lot of things about Christianity, and like what I like are the way that the men should treat the women and all that type of stuff. I love that stuff. I love to be like cherished and like not used for my body and all this other kind of. I like that. But there's some other things that I don't know. I just don't know. And this one, pizza. So those were two books that were meant to be for me. So I'm going to get up and furiously do some more like cleaning things because people will be here at like 3 o'clock and it's 10 now. But like I say, whatever. I got my car, I got my coin, and so whatever happens, happens. It's cool. And I'm also talking to some other people. I know Becky thinks that these people, I don't know, they can't come through with the funds, but I'm at this point, I'm like, whatever. You got a nickel, I can work with you. And the more people, the better. Actually, the people who are here, the ones I know, they are getting money every month. So, whatever you get, you can share. If you're not getting any money, that's not really going to help. Although, if you could do like some work for it or barter. But anyway, that's what I came to say. Like to recap, there's some really weird issues that are going on, and whatever happens, happens. I'm trying to buy another ring. I wound up trying to buy another ring, and I didn't have enough for the insurance policy, and the little girl, oh my god. Do you know what she did? She gave me her own money so I could get the ring. I didn't know her. Well, she's a Taurus. I'm also going to get some money now because I'm giving somebody a ride. So anyway, you have to work with what you have. And I had a daddy, who took very good care of me. So I had to go from like when my dad passed, I basically went from like I was a teenager because I didn't have to do all the stuff that like a normal adult my age would have had to do, you know, just normal stuff because he took such good care of me. But he knew that I was smart and I could figure things out. And so that's what I've done. Um, I don't know. I know in other families, like my ex, I hate to call him my ex because he's not. So he's going to be my husband. He'll always be my husband. His family, different culture. You live together, all together. So women, you don't have to work outside the home if you want to. Also, you don't need a babysitter because you've got, your people at home to take care of the babies, and your husband's mother will cook for you. So it's not like you have to cook. Just different things, different cultures. I think too with children, I will never kick my child out of the house unless they're like a drug addict or a violent. In those cases, in those cases, I'd have to really discover what to do, and I don't think I would necessarily kick them out of the house, depending on how much yard yardage I'd have. Maybe it'd be like garden shed time, but like I say, it would just really depend on the child because I'm not going to be abused, you know. you know. So, oh, and I got this magazine that I'm trying to remember where I first saw it. I think online, but it's different. I don't even know what you call them. They're like dummies and mannequins and bodies that you use for like the medical training, and it's so neat. My God, I may become a doctor. A doctor. Sweet Jesus. These damn malls. They like there. Not gonna go there.